Hi, I'm Julie at the Craft Kitchens. If you're looking for the perfect entertaining dish, look no further. Our recipe for maple glazed stuffed roast pork is great for any dinner party. All right, let's start. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and to make this stuffing in a large skillet, I'm simply gonna melt some non-hydrogenated margarine on medium heat. And to this, I'm gonna add a chopped apple. And I'm gonna cook and stir for about 3 minutes until the apple is crisp tender. And of course, you could always substitute pear for the apple. That would also be delicious. And now to this, I'm gonna add some hot water and stovetop stuffing mix for chicken. Just give it a stir. All right, I'm gonna cover this up. I'm gonna turn off my stove, and I'm gonna let this stand for 5 minutes. Here I have a butterflied pork loin. Now, butterflying is a culinary term which simply means to lay the meat out flat for stuffing. And stuffing pork loin is a great way to keep a lean cut of pork moist. So all you want to do is simply open it up. There we go, nice and thin. You can see it's about a 1/2 inch thick. And I'm just gonna open up my stovetop stuffing and give it a quick stir. Make sure everything is all blended. Oh, those apples look delicious. And now I'm simply going to spoon the stuffing onto the pork, and I'm gonna leave about a 1/2 inch margin around each border. All right, and now I need to roll up the pork loin by starting at one of the short ends. I'm just gonna contain the sides, keep all that delicious stovetop stuffing in there, all the way to the end. And I'm simply gonna place it seam side down onto a roasting pan, which I've sprayed with cooking spray. And this is gonna bake in a 350-degree oven for an hour. While the pork loin bakes, I'm gonna make my maple glaze. This is such a simple glaze to prepare. I'm simply gonna mix in a bowl maple-flavored syrup, grainy Dijon mustard, and some chopped rosemary. Your senses will just love the sweetness of the syrup and the tanginess of the mustard and the aromatic rosemary leaves with its hints of pine and lemon. I just took my roast pork out of the oven, and I just need to spread my maple glaze over the meat. Paint it on. Now place this back in the oven for another 20 minutes or until the meat is done. I removed the pork roast from the oven and allowed it to stand for 15 minutes, and now I'm just slicing it. How beautiful and delicious does this look? A spectacular entree indeed. For more pork recipes, search keyword pork on craftcanada.com.